Got it all laid out. Now I can tell you what's up. Okay, carbon fiber spar. It's hollow. It's pretty stiff. It's about as much carbon as if you would have an arrow, like an actual arrow, because the hole isn't all that big inside of the end there. So it's pretty sturdy carbon rod. And back to what I was saying in a second here. Okay, in the previous one that I had seen, you weren't able to remove this motor because it was screwed onto this back plate right here. I seen this one, and you got your ESC and everything already. I seen this one, and I was very interested in it, because if you burn a motor, you don't want to have to try to break this out of here to change the motor. This, you just pull the screws off, and then you take the screws out of the back of the motor, and you can put a different motor on. This thing's got a 1806 2400 kV. It looks like a Racer Star, but it's not branded, but it does look like a Racer Star. My impression of this is ridiculous quality. I didn't expect it was going to be this good. It's a 30 amp ESC, and it's got a BEC built right into it, and you can see the BEC on top. So when you plug this into your receiver, it automatically powers it, and you have power for your FPV camera too, which is good because I'll split this off and I'll power a bunch of different things with that. It's got, this isn't carbon fiber, this is just a piece of PCB in here, which is nice because they cut slots in it and it's really grippy, so you don't have to try to struggle with opening it, and it snaps down on there super tight. The foam is really nice quality. This is really good. The nose pops off. If you shove the camera in here, it's pretty much flush. That will definitely work. Camera fits right inside of there, and it'll be like a little protector for it too. When I mount it, I'll probably just take and put a little bit of hot glue, just like a little bit, so that if it hits, it'll actually pop it out, and that'll probably save your camera. Yeah, that'll definitely work good. You just won't be able to use your lens cap, or maybe I'll put that other GoPro lens I got on there that'll push it all the way out to almost flush if I use the other lens off my GoPro. Plenty of options. You can do all kinds of other things with it, but yeah, the camera fits in there real good. Plenty of mounting options, unlike most of the other stuff that I've come across. Wingtips, you'll have to glue those on. Wings, servos. I'm already extremely impressed just with what I've seen so far. I just really like how everything is already all put together. And I mean, if you wanted to, you could just get some more neodymiums and just stick these all together. They're saying to glue it together, but you could actually, with how nicely this thing fits together, let me see. You could actually just stick this thing together with magnets. If you recessed a magnet in here and recessed a magnet in this side, you could probably really easily just put this all together with magnets. Wow, this thing's pretty sweet. Everything fits together so tight. This is all laser cut, and I really like their branding on the inside here. Might have to buy another one of these, so I have one for a friend to use. And they got the leading edge on here is plastic. It's a plastic insert that goes over the foam. Huge thumbs up for that too. Okay, there's a little bit of shipping damage right here. It's just like an indent in the foam. Might be able to take some heat and go around it and it might come out, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Big servos for the little wing. It's got a nice NACA duct for cooling, so you're going to want to make sure your ESC is somewhere back here, because the NACA duct is going to suck air in here and bring it down across. I'll make another video on that flight controller really quick, show you the setup on that when I come back for the build on this. So if you're looking for a little EPP wing, 600 millimeters, it's just under 2 feet. So, well, with the winglets on it, it'll be, looks like it'll be over 2 feet, a little bit. So if you're looking for a sweet little EPP wing, definitely suggest buying this. Link's in the description. Click the link, pick one up. They're on special right now, so if you do click the link, it helps me out to be able to make more videos and be able to review some more stuff. Just comment below if you have anything you want me to review. If you're looking at something and you think, hey, I might want to buy that, and I'll check it out for you. They even give you Velcro for the battery. That's pretty cool. Just Velcro your battery right in there. Like, subscribe. Have a great day.
Hello guys, welcome back to Archangel RC. This time I'm not going to show you a large twin tractor mapping plane, but a tiny 60cm FPV racing wing which despite it ready for the maiden flight. Getting to the field with this plane is easy actually, as it virtually takes no space whatsoever, unlike the crosswind which completely takes over the back seats. It really didn't take long to get the plane ready for flight. Tossed it in the air, and wouldn't you know it, it flew pretty darn well right from the get-go. I had dialed in some up trim. This is a flying wing after all, and I've never seen one fly level risk. After the tuning, I ran one of my favorite missions again and was very happy with the results this time. It looks much better when the plane is flying well and not oscillating like crazy all of the time throughout the mission. Once I was happy with the performance of the plane, I decided to test it out and see how high I can get before the battery runs out. The plane climbed comfortably at 5 meters a second at 43% throttle, which is pretty impressive. I see that kind of ascent on the big birds only when there are thermals and throttle is in the 70s. In no time the plane had gained 2 kilometers of altitude and was out to about 4 kilometers, and that is where the battery voltage suggested I should turn back. But it was an impressive feat for sure out of this small battery. I really didn't think it would make it that high. After charging it on the ground, it took in around 800 milliamp hours, so I had turned back in time. After this flight, I did make an attempt to chase it with my Phantom, but that was a mission impossible. It is just too small and too quick and too black to be easily visible. I had to fly below it so I'd have a chance to see it against the